Joey realizes that that he's not gonna. He can get ahead really quickly by swallowing these chicken wings whole.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no word of lie, right?
How do you accept the challenges or decline them? Like, do you?
I typically just come up with an idea in my head. A lot of people send me stuff, so they'll tweet me and be like, "Can you do this? Can you do that?"
Yeah.
And sometimes I think that's a cool idea. So I thought, meal deals, yeah, it's kind of it's gimmicky. People on YouTube love gimmicks, right? Like I ate pink food for 24 hours, that kind of guff.
You do know about Zerka.
So I thought, yeah, people will like that. But that was ages ago. A lot of stuff is me going to a restaurant where they do one of these, you get a free meal if you eat this.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I'm doing something daft, like what was a recent one, trying to eat the most McDonald's apple pies ever eaten. That's just something that came to my head. I thought I'd like to eat a bunch of McDonald's apple pies.
Is that out there now on your channel?
Yeah, that was out there. I think I did like, I think the record at the time was like 12, in I don't know, like half an hour or something, and I think I did like 14, 20 some minutes. But I just because I thought 40 would be hard, and it didn't turn out to be that hard.
You did? Sorry, 40, 40.
Yeah. But yeah,
I thought you said 14.
I thought you said 14.
Yeah,
No,
40 apple
14.
pies.
Yeah. But but at the end I was thinking, that wasn't too tough. I should maybe have gone a little harder, but
The record before that was 12.
Yeah, somebody had eaten like 12.
That's because only 2 people have ever done it. You and him.
Yeah, I think probably this guy. Yeah, but I thought, yeah,
That's insane. Did you feel sick?
I mean, I felt a little nauseous afterwards. I didn't want to eat apple pie again for a while, but yeah, it was. You get used to it. You've been doing it, especially if you do, like I say, contests like the professional stuff out in America for all these crowds and stuff that you train for.
Yeah.
Then if you're just eating 40 apple pies in your home studio or whatever,
Yeah.
it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, fair enough. How many do you reckon you could eat, Stevie?
I hate apple pies, so 0.
You don't like anything with fruit in it, do you?
No.
What I've seen people do at contests, that I think of now. I'm thinking that's what you're doing,
Like what?
Like I was telling a story the other day that I'm sure you won't mind me saying, but there's so I mentioned Joey Chestnut to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Best thing that's if Joey's listening, how's it going, Joey? But yeah, he did a contest. This is years ago with a good friend of mine called Notorious B.O.B. Bob Shout, right? That's his nickname.
I like it a lot. Yeah, there's good names in this world.
He's got a big gold chain too, right?
This is quality.
Says Bob on it.
Big chicken wing on the end.
Yeah. But there are some real characters, and they were once doing a chicken wing eating contest, right? And so there's basically the 3 best eaters in the world. It's Joey, Bob, and a guy called Pat Butterletty, who's a good friend of mine as well. And they're doing this chicken wing eating contest, and they're getting down to the last minute. And last minute, you're always going to be looking at who's next to you, trying to suss out who's ahead of you if you need to really push it And Joey realizes that he's not going to. He can get ahead really quickly by swallowing these chicken wings whole.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no word of lie, right? You could fact check me on this. If anyone wants to ask Joey, ask him, right? But I've heard this story and I can believe it. And so he starts necking these chicken wings with the bone in them, because Bob and Pat then try and strip the meat off the bones. It takes up time, and he thinks, well, I've got a minute left or half a minute. I'll just neck these. That gets me 10 chicken wings ahead because they're little chicken wings, right? And then afterwards he's thinking, oh, I don't feel so good, and it's like. And apparently he steps maybe 3-4 paces and he goes, and like three or four of these. That's really dangerous to think of. Like eating anything with the bone is dangerous, let alone it coming back up out at you.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, that's what it took to. That's why he's, I suppose, the best in the world to win a contest. He just throated some chicken wings. Yeah.
Stevie's lost for words.
I'm scared.
But most normal people wouldn't do that. You've got to really want to win the money.
I don't think you can be normal and be a competitive eater, mate.
I agree with you there. No.
Let's go into the competitions and what they're all about. And for our listeners and anyone who won't know who you are, tell us some of the craziest challenges that you've partaken in.
So, like, if we're talking about just mad stuff I've done in terms of videos on my channel, I don't know. The apple pies thing was pretty mad.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I'm trying to think. Top of my head. The crazy stuff is usually just the amount of food I've eaten at contests. Like I ate 11 pounds of strawberry cake, which was a bit mad in a contest.
It's hard for me to envision what 11 pounds is.
5 kilos. So it's a lot of strawberry. If you think about strawberry cake, like you think like a vanilla, maybe like a Victoria sponge.
Yeah,
it's like a good, I don't know, 10 of those maybe, or a little bit less.
Hell. And one of them, if you get one of them from Asda, it says serves 12 on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's mental.
There's that. I mean, a good one to like kind of, I suppose, visualize is when the biggest competitive eating contest on earth is Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest, right? Which is one if he's on BT Sport actually as well now because it's on ESPN in America, right? So it's televised, big deal, right? And there's 30,000 people in the crowd watching you eat hot dogs, which is just bizarre. Yeah, I did. So you have to qualify for that. So I did 32 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. And they're not small hot dogs.
How many?
32 in 10 minutes. But, I mean, that sounds like a lot, right? So 15 years ago, that would have probably won me the contest. Joey will be doing like 60. Because he's just because hot dogs are a really hard technique food. Odd as that sounds, but you separate the dog from... It's disgusting.
Yeah.
You're taking the bun, you're dunking the bun in water, then you're eating sausage. It's odd. But, yeah, so he's doing like 60 plus, and it's like, you know...
One every 10 seconds.
Yeah, he's normally averaging 10 a minute from the start.
That's mental. With the bread...
Fee, can you get YouTube up on there? Can we see how these people? I don't know if you can, Fee, but can we see how people are eating these hot dogs?
I think I remember an episode of The Simpsons where they showed the hot dog thing and like dips it in water and just suddenly goes down. The Asian guy.
Oh, that was Kobayashi was the first dude I think to pioneer that whole kind of separate. Because back in the day when this was just for fun, before it was a big professional deal. People would just eat the hot dog like a hot dog, right? Maybe a little bit of mustard on there.
Yeah.
Some relish.
That's wasting time, isn't it? Putting all that.
Then yeah, I think they still put the sauce out, if I recall from the contest, just for sure.
71 hot dogs.
Oh my god!
From our boy Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut is obviously the goat of this. Let's have a little look. Right, okay. Oh, there's crowds. There's like, mate. I knew this was serious, but I didn't realise there'd be crowds like that. And they've got the clangers and Look, guys, listeners, you need to get on YouTube and check out Joey Chestnut eating 71 hot dogs. Are you on there at all, Beard?
Yeah, you just saw my name a second ago. If you go back, but I'm far left. About the.
Wow.
I did terrible at the finals though. I think I did like 28 something.
That's terrible, is it?
That's pretty bad.
Because I get one from a hot dog fan and I feel sick by the end of it. But that's probably the quality of the hot. Are the quality of those hot dogs all right then?
Oh yeah, they're good, man. Nathan's dogs are. I mean, they're a bit greasy, but like in a good way. But I mean, after 30, I don't know how Joey's doing 70, man.
71 hot dogs, and the most you've eaten is
32. In
32.
fact, those jerseys that you wear, you get is pretty cool. Instead of a squad number, you have your personal best on the back. But what used to be the case is it was kind of elite to do 30. So people were winning it at 30, 40, you know. And then the numbers just are astronomical now, you know. It's like 50 used to be like the unthinkable, now it's 70. I mean, he'll probably do 80 one year, man. I don't understand how he gets to that level. But...
Fucking hell, that's crazy.
So I was sat on the floor, but I couldn't walk because of all the sugar. I remember like I couldn't hear anything out my left ear. My right arm started tingling. I'm thinking,
oh my god,
I'm having a stroke here. What's going on?